So consider this example. We to design a DFA that accepts a language having string starting with 0. So in this DFA we have to design an automata which will accept all the string which start with the 0. So let's see, first let's see what type of language this string will accept. Say, because all the strings will start with the 0, so the simplest and the smallest string will be 0, and then it may be 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 and so on. The only condition is that every string present in the language must start with the 0. And the second thing is the input symbol that we have to use is only 0 and 1. So in order to design this DFA, we will start with an initial state q0. Thus the smallest string is 0. So first of all we will design a DFA that accepts this 0. So let's design on giving 0. We reach at state q1, and because we have only single input, so this is the final state because it starts with 0 and it's the only input, so this is the final state. This is your initial state, this is your final state. And now let's complete this DFA. What will happen if we give 1 in the starting? At 1 we will reach on to the dead state, and once we are on the dead state, whatever we give the input, either 0 or 1, we will remain on the dead state. And after reaching to the final state, what will happen if we give 0 or 1? It will remain on the final state because our condition is we have to start with the 0. The string should start with the 0, and once it is started with the 0, after that whatever the input symbol comes, it will remain in the final state and it will be accepted by the machine. Okay, so let's test this machine. First let's test it by giving 0 1 1. So when we give 0 as input, we will start with state q0, and as well as we get 0 as input. At q0, 0 at input, we will reach at state q1. After that we have 1. On q1, if we get 1, we will remain on the state q1. Again we have 1, and again at getting 1 at q1, we remain on the state q1. In the last we are at q1. So this shows that this string will be accepted by the automata. Now consider another example. Let's say, suppose we have the string. Let's start with 1. Suppose we have 1 1 0. The initial state is q0. On getting 1 at q0, where we go? We go to the dead state. And once we are on the dead state, after that again we get 1, but we will remain on the dead state. Okay, and if we get 0, we will again remain on the dead state. So it means the string will not be accepted. So only those strings will be accepted that start with the 0.